As always, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just giving my opinion for educational purposes. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Crypto Kenny. Just wanted to drop in and give you a quick update on the market structure and where I see us going from here. So usually I talk about Bitcoin just because Bitcoin, it kind of dictates the rest of the market movement. Everything kind of follows Bitcoin until it doesn't. In my opinion, it looks like Ethereum is about to finally decouple from the price movement of Bitcoin. To me, it looks like Ethereum is a powder keg waiting to explode to the upside. So I usually don't really look at the charts for these day-to-day price movements of the market, but I do look at charts for patterns, like larger patterns in the market. And looking back at 2017, I saw a pattern in the charts that kind of looked very similar to what we're experiencing now in the market. So this is a chart of Ethereum back in 2017. So this was the end of 2016. So we can see how the price was kind of stable, and then it started kind of moving to the upside. And then it shot up, and then it pulled back, came back up to a new all-time high, and then it kind of pulled back. What I believe is where we are now in the market, making that same parallel to where we are now. This is Ethereum's chart of 2021 right here where we are. So late 2020, we saw how the price was stable before it started to move to the upside. Of course, you have a more choppier movement in this market just because there's more people in this market than there was in the past. Back in 2017, 16, 17, that was really Ethereum's first bull run, really. So like I say, it looks similar how we moved to the upside here. And even the percent move to the upside compared to where we are now and where we were back in 2017 when the price started to move even higher after its first leg up from the point it was kind of stable. So right here we saw in 2021, we've had roughly, since this period back here, we've had roughly a 290% increase. If we look at that same movement back in 2016, 2017, that price movement from here is 291. So very similar as far as the price appreciation. That after that price action back in 2017, we continued to move higher, and we ran up about 300%. We had a nice correction, about 30% correction here to the downside, and then we moved from the previous high up another 100%. So if we try to make that same comparison to the structure where we are now in the market, we would see the price move from where we are now up to about 7,000, where you would expect a pullback if it did play out similar to how it did in the past. And then we move up another 100%, which would take us to around 14,000. And I know these numbers sound crazy, but again, I'm just drawing parallels to what we did in the past. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that Ethereum can achieve these numbers. There's tons of bullish news coming out for Ethereum. Well, right now they're rumors, but if those things actually come to fruition, it wouldn't surprise me to see these types of numbers for Ethereum. I mean, just go look up DeFi. Ethereum is the biggest blockchain that's running DeFi, with over 90% of the DeFi projects are being run on Ethereum. And once people start to understand what that space is, I would think that you would see a ton of investors flood into that market. I mean, you can think about somebody who say has $1 million invested in real estate, and they're getting maybe like a 8 to 7% cash on cash return. So you're looking at right around $70,000 to $80,000 just a passive income. I'm talking rental properties. So that same $1 million in one of these DeFi protocols that yields you. So I'm in a protocol right now that the interest rate is variable, but it's right around a little over 9%. So you're talking about that same $1 million, it's generating you $80,000 to $90,000 a year, and there's a lot less work involved. So yeah, I don't think that it's impossible. We'll just have to wait and see. But those are my opinions and where I think the market is going to go from here.
For more of this content, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications.